And we're back.
And we're back for real. Okay. So, yeah, just a little technical difficulty there, but we're back. So, let's dive into the global convention that we were attending.
Go ahead.
Oh, so yeah. So, as Emily had mentioned earlier, we got there on Thursday and we picked up some friends from the UK, got them over there. Then we had a dress up fancy, it was, what was it?
Dress to kill.
Dress to kill, yeah. So we all got dressed up and had a great dinner. Got had some like entertainment and stuff. It
Yeah,
was really good.
dancing.
Yeah, it was good. Great night. And then the next day it started nice and early. I think it was like
7:30 in the morning.
7:30. Yeah, we were down there at 7 o'clock getting our coffee to try and wake up. So, but then the event got kicked off. As I say, we had because we were in part of the VIP.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we were part of the VIP team. We actually had like an hour before everybody else came in to do like a Q&A with the founders and other high, what would you say?
High earners.
High earners in the business. So that was a great opportunity too. But
yeah, and then those for Q&A, you get to ask questions, whatever you want to ask them, whether how they get to where they are in terms of this online business, or in terms of the income, or you get to ask them like how, like their journey, like why did they start the online business, what made them really successful, and what advice they can give to their younger selves, or to all of us who are starting our own online business. So though that 1 hour of question and answer was also very powerful, because as online business owners who did not have any experience to do it, who are struggling at times, because let's face it, it's not always peachy. You think that when you struggle, especially with the technology, you think that you're the only one who don't know, or who doesn't know about technology. But hearing from these experts, of hearing from the people who are ahead of us, makes us how do you call it, makes us realize that the struggles, or the hurdles in everything, in some of the things we do, are just part of our journey. Because I said this morning when I was going live with another business partner, I said that hardships or struggles along the way are part of your journey, part of learning, part of growing. Because without those, you're not gonna be able to learn even more. Because when you face anything like that, you tend to research on why that. For example, I don't know how to, let's say for example, this StreamYard who just stopped working. So I find a way to make it start again.
yeah. And also, some of the great things is, let's say you've hit a brick wall with something within the business. That was another question as well. If someone's having a challenge with something, you ask them, hey, look, I'm doing this and I'm not getting the results, or I can't figure out how to do this. Then they tell you, and it's really good. It's a great supportive team. I was going to say something else as well about something that you
Yeah,
said.
and then there are different speakers, maybe like 6 or 7 speakers during the day, and each one of them was given 45 minutes to talk about whatever, like social media, for example, because there are so many people in our online business community who are very introvert. They did not want to show their face in social media. They were skeptical. they not only themselves but also their significant others are very skeptical in the online business. Some of them, they did not believe that this is a real business, because when people, when they hear about business, they always think about having the physical building, having your own staff and having your own inventory. But then this online business, you don't have that. You don't have to be literally, your office or your building is the whole world. Wherever you choose to run your business, you can run it as long as you have your internet connection, you have your phone that might is showing, you have the laptop. Yeah. We were running our online business on the road. Yesterday we were talking about some leads in
Yeah.
this online business. We were go live. We had a meeting with other business partners from different parts of the world, because we had 8 hour drive home yesterday, so we made use of that.
Mhm. And that was the other thing I was going to say as well. Is it's great to pick the brains of people that have been in the business for 6, 7, 8 years,
Mhm.
because all the things that they've got available now, they didn't have it back then, and it's just grown and grown, and it's become easier and easier. They didn't have all the step-by-step training when they first built this community 10 years ago. They've added on to that.
Mhm.
The support system,
The support has always been there.
yeah,
Yeah.
the support has already been there, but then the step-by-step training program that they have, that's constantly being tweaked. The ability to
To make it easier.
yeah, everything that you could think of, and they're constantly doing that. They're making it easier and easier, so we don't have to try and figure stuff out. It's like it's already somebody, whatever issue you may come across, somebody's already done it and they've found an answer for it.
Yes, and also the global convention, you may ask, why do you have to have global convention in person if this is an online business? And that's a very good question, because we it's different when you see people in person. You would think that they are not they are not real. When we share online, people, how we run the business, how much we are making in this online business, you would think that it's not real, because you're just facing people on screen. However, when you see them in person, you shake hands with them, you rub shoulders with them, then you realize that, oh wow, these are actually real people. And we do global convention. Sometimes we call it different gatherings. There are gather and grow retreat, eagles retreat, and I forgot the other one. But the common denominator is people from all over the world uh, get together for learning, for growing, sharing of experiences, and having fun, because of course we have to have fun as
Yeah,
well.
yeah. You don't the and what they try and do is they try and put them in major cities, so everybody can attend. You don't have to. It's not like they just have them in Australia where everybody's got to fly to Australia.
Mhm.
They try to do them in different parts of the country so everybody can have access to them, because anybody that's even if you have a regular job and you work remotely, you can feel isolated.
Mhm.
And that, like Emelie said, like you're by yourself and there's nobody out there. So to be able to get together and share ideas and break bread and talk, and it's a good camaraderie. Is that the right
Yes,
word? Yeah.
camaraderie. Yes, and there are people who flew so far as Australia, UK, Canada, and many other parts of the world. Yeah, and then actually, this my second convention this year. Yeah, this is my second convention this year. One is in Punta Cana, and there are so many. like almost every month there is convention all over the world. And of course, if you are able to attend those, then that would be great, because it is definitely unreal to attend this global convention.
And the great thing about it, when you have your own business, guess what? The trip is tax write off because
Yes.
it's business. You go in there to be educated and to share ideas, and you're talking business. So it
Mm-hmm.
is a business tax write off. So not only do you get to visit somewhere else and have a great time, but you're learning and getting more knowledge, and it's a tax write off. So you can't
Yes.
beat that.
Shout out to Fatima for watching. Thank you, sis, for watching our Go Live. We're just talking about the global convention in Florida that we attended just a couple of days ago. And then also, after that, the following day is another set of speakers, new set of speakers with different, how do you call it, different experiences and different
Topics.
topics that they shared also. And the place where we had this convention is a very nice hotel. It's called Rosen Center in Florida. It's a little quite expensive, as we know there. And I actually had a glass of Coke. And how much did you pay for the glass of Coke?
$7, and it wasn't even a full can. I said, "Can I get a Coke?" And he opened a can of Coke, which probably was 25 cents. Poured it into a glass of ice. $7. Thank you
Did
very
you get
much.
the receipt?
Of course, tax write off.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes, tax write off. And then our room is in the 24th floor, so we had a very nice view of the city, especially at night, because all the lights, all the blinks at night, you will see from,
fireworks and
yeah,
everything.
fireworks. Yeah, every night there were fireworks, so we enjoyed that as well. And they have a very nice pool downstairs. I did not get a chance to. Why did we not go in the pool?
I think it was closed at one time when we went down there, but yeah, we didn't because we were in the convention all day till what time was it? Till 5 or 6 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was, you're kind of exhausted, so you'd go up to your room and have a little rest, and then obviously there'd be groups of people, hey, let's go out and have some dinner. So then you'd jump in a taxi or an Uber and go and grab something to eat, and then come back, and then it was up early again, 5 o'clock the next day, to attend the convention again. So just a great time. Met a lot of people.
Yeah,
The last
we took a lot of pictures, obviously, and videos, and we get to interview people, not necessarily the high earners, but
everyday people
yeah,
like us.
everyday people, common people like us, who maybe just started the online business. We met people who was just a week old in the online business. I remember there was a girl, and she started not too long ago. She is only 19 years old. So in this global convention, it's amazing how when we share stories, you will learn that there are people who are just, like 19 years old, and there are some 60 or 70 years old. um you get to talk to people that are very high earners, and they are actually very down to earth, even though they are making more than 100, 200, or $300,000 a month. And I'm talking about a month, not a year.
Mhm.
Some people are making less than just 100,000 a year, and these people are making gazillion.
One
So
one of the presenters said actually when what was it? They said something about when they'd earned whatever amount it was,
mhm,
but it wasn't for the year; it was for the month. But it was what they were making for a year in the regular job.
yeah,
They said that's when we knew we'd made it to the pinnacle of where they wanted to be.
Yes. So that is one of the many things that we learned when we attended the global convention. Um, since I started attending one, both of Mike and I, we started attending it 2 years. Was it 2 years ago? Yeah, in yeah, 2 years ago. So whenever we can, we wanna try to attend this global convention because it is electric. Really, you will get motivated. You will be inspired on the different stories of people that we interact with. We gain like friends. Like I was talking to Jen, yes, earlier this morning. I just met her in San Diego 2 years ago. I met her 2 years ago, and we become really good friends. As a matter of fact, um, we invited them to come over to US. So fingers crossed they may come this month. You know, she has a little bit of things that she need to take care of, but then when it's good to go, then they said they are gonna be coming this month. So that's we're really excited about that. Mike actually was already planning on where we can take them, but those things are not gonna happen if not because of the global convention that we attended. Yeah.
That's right, yeah. And one of the common things that we notice with all the presenters is, like everybody else, we all get in it for the money, to make some money.
Mhm.
Whether it's just a little side hustle and you want to make a little extra per month, or whether you want to go all out and make it your mainstream of income. But all of them, everybody that was presenting, they all said the same thing, that after a while, it's not about the money, it's about the community and about helping others, and helping to change their lives because of maybe the situation they're in, that they're maybe struggling, they're maybe finding difficult to make ends meet, or they just want a bit more time freedom because they're gone, they're missing the kids' milestones, they're, they maybe have a traditional style business, and they're like we were, getting up super early, working all the hours that God
And
sends to
failed.
you. Yeah. um, but there's so many different reasons. But at the end of the day, if you can help somebody and reach down and hand them a fig leaf and pull them up and make them into something else, that's what is links everybody together.
Mhm. And even the founders of this global community, um, they told us that the very first, of course, uh, everybody looks for a side hustle to make money. Don't I don't care who you are, but that's actually the main reason why we look for a side hustle, is to make money. But and even the founders of this global community, that's what they said. But as they go along, year after year after year, they realize that it's more than making money. It's
Changing people's lives.
changing people's lives, being connected with other people. And this community, actually, this global community that we are part of, is a very diverse. There's so many different, like every ethnicity, if you want to say, from all over the world. um Name me one, and chances are they are also in our community.
Yeah, Nigeria, Kenya, India, UK, Switzerland,
Philippines, yeah,
Philippines,
Sweden,
just
yeah, Greece.
yeah,
Everybody is here. Yeah, and then most of the speakers actually in this convention that we attended, none of them is holding a 9 to 5 job anymore, right? None of them, they quit their job, or they would say they fired their boss. But there's also a lot of people who are still uh have that 9 to 5 job, even though they are making a lot of money already, because they They love their job. One of the specific example that I can think on top of my head is an engineer in Toronto. She's been doing this business for 6 or 7 years. She's an engineer and she never quit her job.
Because
So
she loves doing a job. So I
yeah.
mean, if you love doing your job and you can work this around, which obviously if you're an engineer and the level she's at,
Mm-hmm.
you're able to run and manage the business. So why not? If you can do the both and it's not taking you away from anything,
Yeah,
that's
so
great.
that tells you that even though you are busy, because this engineer, she's also a mom of two. So if you can manage to work your 9 to 5 job, to be a mom of two, and to run the online business, if she can do it, then everybody can do it. Mike, he is now retired and he is focusing in this online business. I still have my full time job and doing this online business on the side. But I must tell you, it's not gonna be long. We're gonna be both boss free.
That's right.
God
Amen to
willing.
that.
God willing. Yes. So yeah, so global convention in our community is to those business partners who are listening right now. If you have not attended one global convention or one convention in our online community, try to do it because you're gonna love it.
You're going to be glad you did. But then also, we also don't want to make out like everybody's sat on the beach sipping cocktails when they sign up and they're making the boatloads of money. There are some ups and downs, just like with any business, just like with
Yes.
any job. When you open up a business, as we know, for a coffee shop, for example, you're not flying out the gate straight away. It takes time to build. It takes time to build. So it depends on your location, how quick you build it.
Mm-hmm.
Depends on how many hours you're open. If you're only open a few hours, then obviously it's going to take you longer to get where you need. If you're open 12 hours a day, then you'll get to where you want to be quicker. If you're offering more, so there's so many different criteria to come into it, which is all up to you. How much you want to put into it is what you're going to get out of it. So, and as I say, there's going to be times when you run into that brick wall and think, oh man, how do I do this? How do I do this? But the great thing is you've got mentors like us. You reach out to us and we'll give you the answer to it.
Yes, and of course, if you don't want to reach out to people, there is a platform in our community, the step-by-step training, all the topics, all the answers all the answers to your questions. You're gonna find it in our platform, and of course, now is a digital world. There is Chat GPT. If you don't want to go back to the training site, you ask Chat GPT and everything is gonna be answered.
That's right.
Yes.
And also we have a daily drop in, right?
Yes, we have
every
a
day,
daily drop in.
different topics. So
Different time zone.
different time zones. So it's great to just drop in and listen into it and gather as much information as you can. So
That you can also not use in the online business, but you can also use in personal life. Mindset is very big in our community, and that's one thing that really helped me is attending the morning routine. I write my gratitude daily. Sometimes I'm not able to do that because when I'm busy, when we were traveling, it's sometimes it's really hard, but mindset is the big thing in our community
yeah,
as well.
you've got to be open-minded and look outside the box, because if you're like me, the old school tradition, where a lot of us are brought up, where you go to school, you get your education, you get a job, you stick with it, and that's it. And now all this digital stuff's coming out. It's totally changed the whole ball game. So there is that learning curve, but just be open-minded. This is what century are we in? 21st century or something?
Yeah.
So yeah, this is the digital world that we're in now. You see kids and they pick up the phone and they're 5 years old and they're zipping through the phone and they know it like the back of their hand. I still struggle on my phone trying to find things. So that's just the way it is. But it's a digital world. Be open-minded, be curious, ask questions. and be willing to learn and be taught, and you'll do fine.
Yes. We are not here to how do you call it? To convince you
Mm-mm.
to join the online business. We are here to share our stories, and we are here to help people who are wanting more in their life, wanting financial freedom, wanting time freedom, wanting to spend more quality time with your family. All those things are very possible in this online business. But if you are not willing to check it, to do your due diligence, then there's no way that you're going to find out. We can always talk about how great our business community, but if you don't look at it, then you know you're
Yeah,
not gonna know.
that's right. Yeah. So go.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say, so yeah, so drop us a line if it's something, anything that we've spoke about may resonate with you. If it does, reach out to us. We'll share some information of what we've been doing, and see if it's a fit for you. And as I say, it's not for everybody, which is fine, but it doesn't cost you a dime to take a look at it. So take a look, and you never know. It might be something like, hey, I could do that.
Yes. So thank you so much, everyone, for watching, and thank you for listening, and thank you for sharing our Go Live. A special shout out to Jenny Lynn, who is always sharing our Go Live. Thank you so much. And we always say, please don't forget to pray, because prayers
Move mountains.
Thank you, everyone, and God bless. We'll see you again tomorrow.
Thanks. Bye bye.